You confront someone who hurt you. You have the receipts, you have the facts, and somehow, within 30 seconds, they have you apologizing to them. Sound familiar? That's not an accident. That's a tactic. And today, we're pulling it apart completely. By the end of this video, you're going to know exactly what Darvo is, how to recognize it in real time, whether it's a toxic partner, a manipulative boss, or even a family member. And most importantly, you'll know exactly what to say when it happens to you. No more leaving conversations feeling confused, guilty, or like the bad guy. Not anymore. Darvo. It sounds like a villain name, and honestly, that's pretty accurate. It stands for Deny, Attack, Reverse Victim and Offender. It was first identified by psychologist Jennifer Freyd in 1997, and it describes a very specific pattern that abusers and manipulators use when they get called out. The whole point? To flip the script so completely that the person who was wronged ends up feeling like the one who did something wrong. It's psychological judo, and most people never even see it coming. Imagine you find out your friend has been talking behind your back, spreading things you told them in confidence. So you bring it up, and they look you dead in the eye and say, "I never said that. I don't know where you're getting this from." Flat, calm, total denial. And suddenly you start to wonder, did I mishear? Am I misremembering? Am I the problem? That right there, that internal spiral, that's the denial doing its job. So you push back on the denial. You say, "No, I have the texts right here." And now, watch what happens. The energy shifts completely. You're always so dramatic. You take everything so personally. You have trust issues. You're trying to start a fight. "I can't believe you'd come at me like this after everything I've done for you." Suddenly, you're defending your sanity instead of the original point. That's the attack. They turned the camera around. So now they're crying. Or they're stone cold silent, staring at the floor. "I can't believe you think so little of me after everything I've been through. You know how hard things have been for me lately, and you choose to come at me with this? I'm the one being hurt here." And here's the gut punch. It works. Because you're a decent person. Decent people feel guilt. Decent people don't want to hurt others. And suddenly, you're comforting the person who hurt you. Here's something that should really make you think. Studies show that Darvo is especially effective on people with high empathy. The better you are at understanding others' pain, the more vulnerable you are to this tactic. That's not a flaw. That's your compassion being weaponized. So here's the moment you've been waiting for. What do you actually do when someone pulls Darvo on you? First, pause before you react. The tactic needs your emotional reaction to fuel it. A calm pause short-circuits the whole thing. Second, stay anchored to the original point. Write it down if you have to. I came here to talk about X. We're going to stay on X. Third, name what's happening, not to win, but to break the spell. I noticed this conversation shifted from what I brought up to my character. I'd like to go back to the original issue. And finally, know when to leave the conversation entirely. You don't have to reach resolution with someone who refuses to operate in good faith. All right, let's bring it all together. Darvo is a 3-step manipulation tactic used when a person gets called out on harmful behavior. If this video made something click for you, if a situation in your own life just made a lot more sense, drop a comment below. I read every single one. Tell me, have you experienced Darvo? What did it feel like? And if you want to go deeper into patterns like this, gaslighting, love bombing, the silent treatment, I've got a full playlist linked right here. Subscribe if you're new, because we go into places like this every single week. See you in the next one. And I'll leave you with this. Read this. Let it sit.